Today we are going to attempt the challenge in a Madden 23 online ranked match where we can only score by kicking 50+ yard field goals. We are not allowed to score any touchdowns. We must win a ranked match in today's video to win this challenge. If you guys want to see more Madden online challenges like this, suggest your Zaniest challenges in the comment section below. Now, let's get underway. Yo, what is up everybody, and welcome back to another Madden 23 online game. Today, we are taking on a pretty nifty challenge suggested by Jacob Alex and a number of other people in the comment section where we can only score the Steph Curry way. Long shots from downtown. Field goals only is the name of the game. No touchdowns will be scored by the Arizona Cardinals in this video. Instead, it'll be field goals of 50+ yards. Now, the comments said 45+ yards. I decided to up the difficulty an extra notch and make it 50+ yards to put that extra pressure anytime we have to attempt a kick, as that is an attempt at fourth down converted somehow to Deebo Samuel. I thought we had that stop all the way through, and that would have been a nice 4-and-out early on to get the field goal unit on the field. Now, we did a challenge earlier where we could only score with defensive touchdowns and field goals. We were not allowed to play offense. This is different because, you know, no touchdowns. Defensive touchdowns not on the table. Special teams touchdowns not allowed. But we can play offense and at least get into what is our field goal range, which is anything from the 33-yard line and further back. We have Matt Prater as our kicker as third down. Brock Purdy, triple coverage. I don't know what he's trying to do, but it looks like he's doing the same challenge as us. Here's Robbie Gould 51 yards away. And that's what you're going to see from us once we get on offense. Once we get into that range, we'll be kicking from around that 34-yard line or further back, as Rondell Moore taking the kick return pretty solidly to the 30-yard line. This puts a little bit less pressure on our offense to perform because we don't have to worry about finishing drives once we get into the red zone. We're not going to the red zone today. We have no plans to get into the red zone because we have no business going into the red zone, but we do have to get first downs. Third down and 12. Kyler protected, got it off, and that'll be caught by Hollywood Brown, but not for the first down. It is fourth down and inches. We're going to go for it, and we're going to give the ball to Kyler Murray. Let the little man make a big play, and that he does. The block's a line, and Kyler would be gone if we were allowed to score a touchdown. We were so gone. That one hurt to pull up on. But I had to slow down a little bit and let Jason Verrett bring me down. But I only got tackled at the 30-yard line. I have to go a little bit further back here. So you see I'm trying to go backward here, doing everything short of literally running backward on the field to finally get into our field goal range. Like I said, you have to get to at least the 33-yard line or further back, because a field goal attempted in the NFL, the field goal post is pretty much 17 yards further back than where you are on the field, as Marco Wilson gets the interception and then laterals the ball. Thankfully, Wilson is there for the recovery. Brandon Ayuk nearly got a free touchdown. I don't know what happened there. I truly did not want to lateral the ball. Had no reason to. I think I spammed one too many buttons trying to get the interception. I've never done that before. I didn't even know it was possible to lateral it on the catch like that, but hey man, we did it. Thankfully we got it back, but we put ourselves in a little bit of a hole. But you guys are noticing that we're actually chewing a lot of clock on this drive, and that lateral might have actually helped us a little bit as we get the first down run with James Conner. And now I'm pretty much parking the bus. Here we are at the 34-yard line. We chewed the clock all the way down on second down. This guy doesn't call any timeouts. He's okay with going into halftime like this, and I most certainly am as well. We go into half up 6-3, and this is exactly the kind of game that we need to get into for us to have a chance at winning, because we don't want to get into a game where both teams have a lot of possessions, because obviously that increases the chances of a touchdown going on the board, and we can't counteract with another touchdown. We just got to kick field goals. So, you know, chewing clock and taking away possessions is going to be the key to victory here. Like it isn't a lot of these challenges, to be quite frank with you guys, right? Chewing clock seems to be our friend in most of these, to take away our handicap, to try to limit it whichever way we can. Third down and inches, we'll try to convert this one though, because we are in the business of shortening the game, so getting some first downs would help. Now, getting another first down here would also potentially help us chew a little bit of clock, but I'm not going to do it that much. I'm not going to be too egregious with the fact that we have to take these long field goals, because I don't want to make it obvious to my opponent that I'm doing some sort of challenge to where they kind of catch on to it. I want to make it look as fluid as possible. So running goal line at the 30-yard line, it doesn't exactly do that, but I'm trying. I'm trying to get a stop here on Ray McLeod, who is sent into the clouds. The San Francisco 49ers on cloud 9 as they take the lead. Wait a second. He got down to the 1? Why in the world did he do that? To get McCaffrey a touchdown the next play? I don't know. I think he actually tried to taunt and gave himself up by accident. That's what I'm assuming, because I really don't know why else he would just do that to score a 1-yard touchdown the next play, but hey, more power to him, I suppose, but that was a really back-breaking way to give up our lead. We had a 6-point lead. We were actually protected pretty well, as Kyler, not protected, but look at him running to the left side. Oh, Kyler Murray is one dazzling man with the ball in his hands, and Kyler Murray, oh man, we had a chance to crib that one as well. We are getting jiggy with Kyler, but of course, we got to slow down once we get to about this 30-yard line. The 33 is our magic number. Can't get any further than that, and we nearly did here. So on 3rd down and 12, like I said, I don't want to just go backward, but I got to make it a little bit obvious here, because I can't risk James Conner falling forward and getting us extra yards. So we go for the 54-yard field goal with 3:10 remaining. That's an offsides penalty, and we're definitely going to decline that, because otherwise we would be attempting a 49-yard field goal, which is not in our arsenal today. That's just not in our bag. Shout out to Matt Prater, though. I think he has 98 kick power, one of the best legs in the game. And that's part of the reason why I took the Cardinals, to have a good kicker in that situation. But I also wanted to make sure I didn't take a kicker with abilities. So, you know, we didn't have that handicap on our side, like using Justin Tucker with the slow kicking meter. 3rd down, here's Christian McCaffrey trying to outrun Isaiah Simmons. He cannot. 4th down and 3. Boy, do we need this stop. He's going no huddle. He's going to stay in the same formation, it looks like, and he's going to run the same stretch opposite side, and McCaffrey gets the conversion. Oh, man. I really wasn't expecting back-to-back runs with the game on the line, but he did just that, and now all of a sudden, my opponent's working it into field goal range, and we actually have to potentially use our timeouts here to try to get one more possession for ourselves, hold him to a field goal, and then we could win with a walk-off field goal, or we could just force a turnover right here, right now. He's going no huddle for some reason. McCaffrey's going backward. Zach Allen got him in his grasp. 3rd down. Here's Brock Purdy. Clean pocket. Going for Kittle. Up the middle. What a grab by George Kittle with Buda Baker breathing down his neck. Once again, this guy going no huddle. I have no idea why, but I'll take it. Here's McCaffrey with the run and the touchdown. Ah, C-Mac. That's a backbreaker. My apologies, by the way. I'm still a little sick right now. You know, if I go too hard on this commentary, I will just start coughing like crazy. So I'm trying to hone that in as much as I can, but unfortunately, as we have to burn a timeout right here, what that touchdown just did, and my opponent going for 2, as funny as it sounds, it made it a 2-possession game, as we're not going to get the completion here on 1st down off the hands of Marquise Brown. A 2-possession game, obviously, because we have to get 2 field goals to tie this thing up. A touchdown could win it, but we're not in the business of scoring touchdowns today. So what I got to do is get into field goal range right now, go for the 3, and then go for the onside right after. That is our best avenue of getting back into this game. That's Rondale Moore. He is in field goal range, but not our field goal range. Oh, this is devastating. We have to lose yards on this play without getting tackled in bounds. Oh, thank you, Kyler Murray, for extending all the way back, hooking it back inside, and setting up the 55-yard field goal for Matt Prater. That would have been a 48-yard field goal from where we got that Rondale Moore catch, but we did go backward. We got our 3. Now here we are for the onside kick to save the day. Oh, a little bit of drama, but Deebo Samuel eventually locates the football, and it looks like he's not going to kneel it out, so that's in our favor. But keep in mind, we can't score a pick 6 and win the game. We have to get a stop and get into field goal range. Can we even get a stop? Absolutely not, as George Kittle scores the touchdown with 4 ticks remaining. I put my best on his best, Buda Baker, on George Kittle. It just did not work out for us. Buda Baker just kind of walked him into the end zone there, escorted him. But, hey, man, we were a pretty long shot odds to get that game anyways. But it's just tough that I feel like we lost the game on the kick return touchdown. And once again, I'm realizing that, you know, trying to uphold moral integrity by not scum kicking in these games is the dumbest thing you can possibly do, because kick returns are way too easy. They're just way too easy. You just gotta scum kick or else you're just giving up free touchdowns. That is thankfully not a touchdown to Scary Terry right there. And that's an interception by Buda Baker, who easily has a pick 6 on the table. But we got to give it up right there, and you're not going to ran it. Oh, whoa. This guy quit. Did we just win the challenge? I don't think we can count that as a win. Even though it's a win in the online rank scene, that's not really a win on the challenge, because I mean, we didn't even attempt any field goals. That guy just quit after throwing a pick on the first drive, which is unfortunate, but you know, we'll just have to move on to the next game. That's just part of doing these challenges sometimes. You get the rage quit a little bit too early, then you don't get the job done, as we don't get the job done with the user pick right through the hands of Buda Baker. Oh, man, that's sickening. Bad timing ball hawk, man. What am I doing out there? So, Josh Allen taking too long, and Isaiah Simmons shuts the play down. 2nd down and 23. Wobbler. It's nearly picked off. We're playing some good defense out here right now. I mean, we should have had a pick on this drive already. 3rd down and 20. Allen is picked off this time by, I believe it's Deontay Johnson. We're going to do a little bit of showboating here, like we did with that last Buda Baker pick, because, I mean, we really don't have much else to do. We just got to get into field goal range for Matt Prater. I mean, Matt Prater's field goal range, I'm thinking it's anywhere from, like, what, a 63-yard field goal and further out. I mean, it might be a little bit different here in Buffalo as we get the 3rd down conversion to Marquise Brown. You see, I'm trying to not really get any extra yardage afterwards. I don't want to get too far away. And, you know, like I said, I'm not trying to give away our game plan here that we can only kick 3. So I'm kind of trying to play trash on purpose. I just don't know if my opponent will buy it or not. I mean, this is pretty egregious what I'm doing right there, but we had to go backward on that play. We were at the 31. We need to get to at least the 33, so I literally had to park the bus. And by the way, that field goal was almost short. I almost did not get enough power on that. So, yeah, got to wake up here and guard the kick return. Isaiah McKenzie is home free. You have got to be kidding me. We've done it again. And you know what? That's probably going to be the last time you ever see me kick deep in one of these games. Because, what the hell, man? Like, it's just that easy. You don't even have to make a move. The blocks are just sublime. Either that or the Cardinals have the worst special teams unit in all of football. Like, why was it that easy, man? What am I doing wrong? I don't know. I know what? I'm not going to explore it any further. I'm just going to scum kick it for the rest of time. And we're just going to play that way. Because, hey, man, I'd rather him start at the 30-yard line than be dancing in the end zone. Especially in this kind of challenge. We can't be giving up 3 touchdowns after we play good defense on the opening offensive drive for the Buffalo Bills. As you see now, I'm just chewing a little bit of clock here. I want to make this the last drive before halftime. Hopefully this guy doesn't catch on and start burning his timeouts. But we do need to get this 3rd down conversion. We're not even going to get a yard to make the 4th down easier. So it's going to be 4th down and 6. We're going to go for it at midfield. Big moment in the game. And, oh, what a collision. But we do get the 1st down. Shout out James Conner for literally being the Terminator out there. He took one heck of a blow from Tremaine Edmonds and still hung on and fell forward. So that was pretty advantageous for us. And now you see we're chewing clock. This guy is burning his timeouts, though. He's caught on to the fact that I'm chewing clock. So he wants to get the ball back however which way he can. I would like to get a 1st down here, but I think we just knocked ourselves out of field goal range. A 64-yarder, and Madden's telling us to punt. So we're going to go for this on 4th down. We're going to put Matt Prater on the shelf, put Kyler Murray on the field. Kyler just got it off and got it to go to A.J. Green. And now, here we are at the 33-yard line. Got to make sure we don't get any extra yards. This guy has no timeouts, so he can do nothing about us just sitting on the ball. I center the kick to make it as easy as possible. But, hold on a second. What is the kicking meter doing? It's the Buffalo home field advantage that has the kicking meter swaying. Here's Matt Prater, 53 yards away. Watch out! Just good. Oh my goodness, that was way more dramatic than it needed to be. There is an extra degree of difficulty to this specific game because of the Buffalo Bills home field advantage that I don't even know exactly what it does, but it swings the kicking meter like a vine on a tree. Like, I really was not prepared for exactly what was going to happen there, as we are going to miss this third down to Zach Ertz, and on fourth down, we're going to go for it. Empty the backfield. Kyler Murray outside. Good catch. D-Hop with the reception. Little curl route gets the job done right there, and yeah, like I said, there's not too much pressure on us offensively, but, I mean, we got to at least get a couple of first downs here. See, I already have true clock on. You already know what the agenda is. We got to limit possessions in this game, and just, you know, if we have to kick our 3 here, hopefully we can, then we make sure he doesn't score a touchdown and just make it a trade-off of field goals at the end of the game. Third down, though, we are in another precarious position, and Kyler Murray puts that football in a precarious placement. I don't know what that pass was. It was wide open. We didn't get it. On fourth down, Kyler outside, and picked off by Tre'Davious White. Oh, man, he played underneath coverage right there, and I was like, all right, I'll just throw this streak. Problem was, it wasn't a streak. It was an out route. So when he broke outside, Trey White was there in the perfect place, as we are for the user pick. Do not put your hands in the cookie jar. Buda Baker will make you pay, as we are now going to get in the field goal range, and we're not going to blow it this time, because twice in this game, we've gotten into field goal range and made it a little bit dicey. Now I'm just going to put on shoe clock. I'm going to park the bus literally in this position. We're going to settle for our 3, and we're just going to play defense, hopefully for one drive, and making it the most important drive of the game, get our stop and get our win. But once again, the field goal is not a freebie. The kicking meter is swinging left and right. I don't know what. I guess I'll just try it now. 52 yards for the lead. Matt Prater lines it up. Whoa! It's no good. SMH. SMH. I mean, there's no way we are going to lose this challenge because of the damn Buffalo home field advantage. But that is the reality that is staring us down the barrel right now, as the Bills get every first down to further cement our demise. And Buffalo's chewing clock as well right now. This guy's playing to win the game. He is doing everything he can. I'm not even calling timeouts right now, just hoping for some sort of fluke. He calls the timeout right before the play clock is about to expire. We just got to force a turnover here. That's our only bet right now. Or just, you know, hope he goes for it on fourth down. Let's see if we burn the timeout because we have to. Here we go. Practically game on the line, and we fold like a lawn chair. James Cook with the catch, and this guy is actually going to attempt to kneel this game out, which he pretty much is going to be able to do. We don't have the timeout. We don't got the facilities to stop this man from ending the game on his own terms. And we are going to lose this game because we missed a damn field goal. The one thing we had to do, we had one job. It was not score touchdowns, it was make the field goals. But I don't know, man. I really did not know what I was supposed to do on the kick. Looking back at it now and editing, I think you're just supposed to time when the kicking meter swings to get it to where it's in the position you want it to be. I didn't really understand that when I was playing the game. And I was just like, what? Like, it felt impossible, man. It felt impossible, but honestly, it's kind of hilarious that we lost because of that home field advantage. Like, all the cards had to line up to create that doomsday scenario for us. So, I mean, I guess it's funny for you guys watching, but that was miserable for me because I was ready to be done with this challenge. Because that is 2 games that we, honestly, we're in a great position to win, but we gave up a damn kick return. And now we even missed the field goal on top of it. I don't know how many more good opportunities we're going to get like that. Like, that was 2 very winnable games. I don't know if we're going to get another one of those winnable games because, I mean, it's pretty hard to 3-point your opponent to death when really 1 touchdown is all it takes to bury you 6 feet deep. As we attempt the field goal here on fourth down, you see I did an intentional throwaway on third down, a roll out the pocket with Kyler. Like, oh man, I don't know what to do. I'm gonna throw it away once again to try to not make our spot too high and give away the fact that we are only going for field goals. Just, I don't know. I don't want to give my opponent that mental edge that, like, oh, he's only kicking field goals, so, like, you know, I can stay in this game and it just takes a touchdown, right? I don't want him to think that way. I just want him to think, like, okay, this guy, you know, he's shortening the game a little bit. I got to keep him as frustrated as possible. I can't give him any signs of life, but, I'm sure someone will be motivated by the fact that I'm playing like trash once I get to about the 33-yard line. Once again, my apologies, guys. I'm trying to hang in here. 4th down and 11. Trying to hang on to this defensive stop. Tom Brady dropped back and picked off Marco Wilson with a little dance after the INT. I don't know what he saw there because, I mean, even if he caught that, it would have not been close to the 1st down as James Conner. I mean, he's trying his hardest to go beast mode out here. I appreciate the tackles James Conner is breaking in this game, but we just simply don't need it. We do not need it. So you see on 2nd down, I literally gave myself up, and now on 3rd down, I'm doing the same thing I did before, just finding different ways to not make it obvious. Because we had to lose yards. We had to lose yards after that big James Conner run. I was like, how the hell do I go backward here? And I decided to use one of the least utilized mechanics in the game. The intentionally give yourself up as we force the fumble. Cameron Brate blown up on the return. This squib kick not only prevents touchdowns, but gives us the ball. What a great mechanic. What an OP mechanic is 3rd down. Fullback dive with Max Williams. And he almost went too hard. He almost went too hard. Thankfully, we got down at the 33, so we can't attempt the 50-yard field goal. But if he got an extra yard, we were screwed on 4th down. I don't even know what I would have done. I would have probably gone for it, got the 1st down, and then went backward again. But, I mean, I'm glad we didn't have to figure that one out. Under 2 minutes to go in the half with a 9-0 lead. This has to be the game. This has to be the game that we win right now. So, you know, as long as we don't give up a touchdown before halftime, we should be in a great position. Oh, man, Buda Baker, you're always so close to these plays, but close but no cigar. Once again, close but no cigar is Leonard Fournette with a stiff arm 5 yards deep into the end zone. We did the one thing we could not do, but at least the touchdown was scored earlier enough that we have a chance to counter with a quick 3. We go into halftime up 5. That is fine by me. Problem is, we're not going into halftime up by 5. We're about to go into halftime down because of that interception. And Leonard Fournette breaking outside. We get the tackle here. We gotta hold him to 3. We gotta force a turnover. Giving up 2 touchdowns. Yeah, that might be all she wrote in this one because now we're down 2 possessions. 3 points is 1 possession for us, so we are down 2 possessions. And hey, man, we can get in the field goal range. That would help. Last time I said that, I threw a pick trying to force the ball to Zach Ertz, thinking that, oh, Levante David can't guard my tight end number 1. Oh, he most certainly can when it's, what, like a 32-year-old Zach Ertz or whatever we got right here. But Ertz gets his revenge, middle of the field, but we're in the same conundrum as we were in that first game. We got to go backward, but we only have 5 seconds to go with no timeouts. We got to do this quickly and efficiently. The problem is, when you want quickness, you do not call up James freaking Conner, who takes his dear sweet time to lose the yards, and we go into halftime. We do not get Matt Prater on the field, and we look like absolute doofuses in the process, running backward with Conner, killing clock. I'm sure this guy just like, what in the world am I going against? Like, thank you, Madden Gods, for matching me up with this guy, but what in the world's going on? 4th down. Let's try to get this stop here. Tom Brady, middle. Oh, man, that is GG's. Mike Evans with the catch for the 1st down and the touchdown. He dives in for 6, and we very quickly bounce ourselves out of town. Once again, man, a winnable game. We had a 9-0 lead. And we blew it. I mean, that one was kind of on me, man. We could have played a little bit better defense. I just wasn't ready for Tom Brady to be pass leading to Mike Evans as heavy as he was. That guy had a weird little offensive scheme revolved around pass leading and Mike Evans and all that. But it worked out for him, and that pick before halftime obviously was a backbreaker. We needed to do what I've been talking about, is maintain possession, shoot clock, all that good stuff. We just didn't do it that game. We kind of got away from our morals and what we believe in with these Arizona Cardinals. Is, oh, Tony Pollard breaking off a big run here. Pollard going sideways. I appreciate that. He might be doing our challenge. I don't know why he just ran sideways like that with Tony Pollard. Well, I can tell you why he's continuously running with Tony Pollard, because it is continuously working. 2nd down, though. Dak, scatter shot with the footwork in the pocket. He throws it away. Please throw the ball on 3rd down. Here we go. Dak's trying it again, and he's picked off. Byron Murphy, do not put your hands in the cookie jar. We will not let you get away with it. He won a CD Lamb on that quick zig. We got that covered, and we prevent any points from going on the board. And now here we go. Same old song, same old dance. I feel like we've been so close, like way too often, but we know what to do. Our losses have helped us build a bigger playbook on what to do right because we know what went wrong and how it cost us. Is second down, Kyler Murray just running some goofy little power options out here, just trying to make sure we don't gain any yards. On third down, Kyler Murray going the wrong way, but we're looking for that throwaway right there just so I could, it doesn't help us shoot clock, but it helps us maintain our 50-plus yard field goal status. Matt Prater up and good. We've only missed one field goal so far. It was the most critical field goal, of course, in that Buffalo game. So hopefully we don't end up in that high-stakes situation again. But we are in Dallas instead of in Buffalo, so the home field advantage is not going to affect us. In fact, the home field advantage is about punting in Dallas, so we're really not worried about that. No one's worried about that as a Madden player. What I am worried about is Michael Gallup on third down. Oh, man. Need that pass rush. Need that pass rush. It just did not materialize. Outside, Pollard with the catch, and this guy is going on a drive. We got to hold up here now. This has to be our territory where the defense stands strong. Second down. He wanted CeeDee Lamb. It is broken up. Going for the SWAT smartly there. Third down and long. Prescott never stood a chance. He is dumped by Sanders. And here's Brett Maher on the field. Music to my ears. If we could trade field goals, we're on a level playing field by just trading field goals all game. That's what we want. And that's the kind of games we have continuously put ourselves in. Our strategy is kind of working out a lot better than I could have ever dreamed of right now. We just continuously put ourselves in position to win. It's just all about the fourth quarter now. We just got to execute, and obviously this drive before halftime, if we could take away all the clock, get the lead going into halftime, that would be a mirror image of the first game that we played. And Hollywood Brown is helping out the cause right now as this guy goes with a little bit of zone, gives us the easy dump downs. That's really what I'm looking for, right? Quick little check downs, work the clock. But we do want to get a couple more yards to make the field goal not high degree of difficulty for Matt Prater. I'm not trying to kick the 60-yarders. I'm trying to avoid that whenever I can. The 54-yard field goal, though, that is a chip shot for Matt Prater. So we get the timeout in with 3 seconds to go. Prater's on the field, straight down the middle, and good for the lead. And we get the ball to start the second half. Like I said, man, this is just like the first game. All we have to do, get our field goal, get our 6-point lead, and don't kick the ball deep. Because that seems to be our demise more than anything else. We've actually played a lot better defense than I could have expected loading into these games with the Arizona Cardinals. As we throw it outside, Hollywood Brown, he's become our #1 guy. I'm not even looking for D-Hop. Where number 2 is where I'm throwing the ball. Is Kyler Murray. Oh, baby, the blocks a line, and Kyler is gone, if we so choose to. But I had to pull up there. Now, I pulled up at the 20-yard line, so we have to go a long ways back to get ourselves into our Steph Curry field goal range. So I run a little sideways into Micah Parsons, take the give yourself up sack, and a little QB sneak to get a yard to make the field goal a little bit easier. 53 yards away, and good. It's Matt Prater near the end of the third quarter, and now we sky kick it to Ferguson. I think it's Jake Ferguson. Let him get to the 28-yard line. Just don't let the dude get into the end zone. Let's make him earn it on this side of the ball. And even if we give up a touchdown, we are in a position to, slow the game down, get that field goal late in the fourth quarter. Just got to make them earn it on this drive. That's all that I ask. Oh, man, but we could get the pick. That would be superb. Unfortunately, cannot make the catch with Byron Jones in traffic. Next play. Do not put your hands in the cookie jar. Buda Baker might be baking us up a victory. Second down, Kyler protected, looking to take off, and he does. Kyler outside, got the block. Oh, James Conner with a pancake, and Murray pivotably stays in bounds. Let that clock run, baby. Churn that clock. One more snap before the 2-minute warning. If this guy does not call a timeout, Robbie Anderson, a.k.a. Chosen Anderson, with the gain, and we hit the 2-minute warning. This first down would be mega if we could get it. Just going to good old mesh. It's been working all game long, targeting Marquise Brown. This guy clearly cannot make the adjustment to it, and now we're just going to chew clock. We do have to get into our field goal range, though, and a field goal does make it a 2-possession game, even for this guy who is trying to score touchdowns, and he's not even calling timeouts. He's not even calling timeouts. Is that GG's? I think it is. That is all she wrote. This guy is waving the white flag. We're about getting out of here scot-free. Thank you very much. I get one more snap off. This was dumb because I could have fumbled right here. I was like, all right, I just got to take my sack because I was like, what am I going to do, score a touchdown? That would ruin the challenge. We would lose the challenge. But, you know, we take our sack. We take our win, our 6-point win. Shout out to this dude for taking his timeouts home with him. I really appreciate it. Classic Cowboys coaching, if you want to call it that. And we get ourselves the win. The challenge is beaten. I'm glad we did it, man, because if I lost that game as well, we might have never beaten this challenge. But we are out of here. Leave a like in this video if you guys enjoyed what you guys saw today. Subscribe for more Madden 23 gameplays, and I will catch you guys next time. Thank you, as always, for watching.